G'day taxpayers. I don't usually comment on the international trade data for the goods side of the economy, but it is part of the bigger picture on what's happening. And while we saw a bit of a rebound in the export side in the numbers that were out just recently, we've still got an international trade surplus that's broadly in the 2.5 to 5 billion per month. And you might think, well, that's not bad. We're running a small trade surplus there. But just a couple of years ago, back in 2022-23, we were running monthly surpluses 12.5 to 15 billion. So a good $10 billion a month more than we're running now. The main culprit of that is declining exports. And while there was a bit of a pickup in gold exports, that monthly volatility is still very clearly there. In the last 6 months or 8 months or so, we've had monthly exports hovering in that low 40 billion region, 42, 43, 44 billion per month. And that compares with that peak level above 50 billion. So there's been about a sort of $7.5 to $10 billion deterioration in exports. Now that matters, and that's per month, by the way. That matters because it puts a big hole in national income. It does imply that export volumes aren't that crash hot either at a time when the domestic economy's still just muddling along. So as the RBA gets ready to consider interest rates next week, not that the international economy and the export sector is a massive negative, but it's still a negative. I know the sign is a minus, not a plus. And when it looks at what's happening to the household spending, the housing cycle, government demand, the net export sector is not all that strong at the minute, and that's clearly in line with a pretty soggy growth performance from our major trading partners and a decline in commodity prices, or at least the ones that are relevant to Australia. So again, just another slightly negative number. I'd like to see exports and the trade balance doing better. Alas, it's not.